maintain silence.
Nandini ma'am is calling you.
We are starting with today's event, so volunteers kindly settle. A very gracious and pleasant good morning to one and all present here. I think only if we have silence in the auditorium, we'll be able to start with today's event. So I request the audience to please maintain the decorum. Thank you so much. A very gracious and pleasant good morning to one and all present here. This splendid auditorium has been a witness of many memorable and triumphant events, but what makes this occasion very special for all of us is that today we are commencing with the Silver Jubilee celebration of our national level fest, Chakrawyuha. So, heartiest welcome to all of you to Chakrawyuha 2K23, celebrating 25 glorious years. To start with today's inaugural ceremony and to invoke divine grace and blessings of Ma Saraswati, I request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly proceed for traditional lamp lighting ceremony. I now request respected Vice Principal and Director Self-Finance Courses, K.A. Shroff College, Chairperson for Chakrawyuha, Dr. V.S. Kannan, to escort the dignitaries to the stage. with us on stage our chief guest, Ms. Pooja Sadrangani, Chairperson Chakrawyuha Dr. V.S. Kannan, Organizer and Convener of Chakrawyuha, Professor Nandini Katti, Secretary KS Alumni, Mr. Nityanand Nadar, KS Alumni members Devang Sir and Ashi Sir, and College Contingent Leader Krishna Kanodia. Can we have a huge round of applause for our dignitaries? This morning is not just special because extremely overwhelmed to welcome our chief guest, Ms. Pooja Sadrangani ma'am. Ma'am, we heartily welcome you to our institution. I feel honored in sharing ma'am's inspiring profile. With a background of business family, Ms. Pooja Sadrangani has always been an ambitious person with a determination of creating her own identity. Ms. Pooja is a popular professional singer and voiceover artist. She has completed her BA in Indian classical singing. A sign of her versatility is that before choosing singing, she was a successful dietitian, but soon she realized that singing was her first passion. Ms. Pooja has been teaching Western music at reputed South Mumbai School and Suresh Vadkar Music Academy. She also owns an event company by the name of Moksha Events, which conducts live music concerts in reputed auditoriums of Mumbai like Ravindranath Mandir. Ma'am is compassionate to many budding artists. She has also owns her own music group called Chakrawyuha, which provides platform for non-professional but passionate singers from different walks of life. Ms. Pooja has given her voice for a lot of jingles and has marked her foot in voiceover industry by being a voiceover artist for successful actors like Vidya Balan and also for audio story apps like Pocket FM. The feather on the cap is her fan following on social media. Ma'am, we are honored to have such a self-made, inspiring personality amongst us. I request Vice Principal KS of College, Dr. V.S. Kannan, to welcome ma'am the token of love and appreciation. I now request the organizer and convener of Chakrawyuha, Professor Nandini Katti, to welcome Secretary KS Alumni, Mr. Nityanand Nadar. I now request the pillar of strength for this entire institution, the chairperson of Chakrawyuha, Dr. V.S. Kannan, to enlighten us on our much-awaited fest.
Good morning to all of you. Respected chief guest, my colleague Nandini Katti on the dais, alumni representatives Nityanand Nadar, Ashish Chawla, and Treasurer Devang Shah. Also, Mr. Kanodia is a student's leader for this Chakrawyuha 25. And my dear colleagues, students, friends from different colleges, and my dear students. It is indeed a great pleasure to welcome you all to this Chakrawyuha 2K23. I am the most, I can tell, blessed as well as privileged person to conduct this event for 25 years along with these boys who are sitting on the dais. Chakrawyuha is a platform to give to enrich the knowledge, especially in cultural events, a platform to give the young talents, and I'm happy one of the organizers, Custom Sir from BA department, is once upon a time. He participated in the Chakrawyuha and won a trophy, and today he is a faculty with us. So many of you may be getting a chance once in future. Today you are a participant, and tomorrow you may be a faculty or an organizing committee to organize such a mega event. Year after year, Chakrawyuha is developing, but last 2 years, unfortunately, we had online event because of the pandemic. But after the pandemic, this is the first event. Actually, we are worried about how the event is going to develop. But now, I'm told there are 47 colleges with 347 entries. That means more than 1,500 students are participating. The maximum in one event is 27 teams are participating, 27 colleges are participating, maybe solo singing, and ring football it is 21, cricket it is 20. So many events are like that, and few events are around 7-8 participants. But still we are not happy because the western suburban alone, we are having more than some 70 colleges. So we should keep our target to reach the 100 mark, and I should appreciate on that day when we are having 100 colleges participating with more than 5,000 students coming to this college campus. This Chakrawyuha started as a small event in the year 1997-98. At the time, this alumni office bearers who are sitting on the dais with some other friends came and approached me. Sir, why don't we have a festival in our suburban? At that time, Dalmia Utsav was the only Utsav in suburban. Dalmia College was having a festival. Other suburban colleges were not having any festival. So we thought, why not? We approached the principal. He said, finances college cannot give. Because at that time, college was having only 700 students and only become faculty, commerce students. So with that students, it was not possible. So we conducted some events like DJ and Garba with the ticketing. From that we mobilized funds, but that was also not sufficient. Then these boys contributed from their pocket. That's how we made a Chakrawyuha in the year 97-98. Slowly, gradually it has picked up, and today we can proudly say there are participants, there are sponsors. You could have seen so many sponsors. They are ready to come because of the hard work of the boys and the participation from different colleges. Without the participation, there is no event. The organizer cannot make an event. Ultimately, the participation to make the event. So in that way, I should convey my thanks to all the participants from all these 47 colleges who believed us and participating in our event. In Mumbai, we have seen colleges are conducting events by charging students entry fees. But from the day one, we were very clear there is no entry fees. So our events are conducted without any entry fees and without any cost to the students. So in that way, we have grown, and Madam, it is our privilege to have you amongst us in this morning, who knows the subject. She is a singer, professional singer, also having event management. So in that way, we are privileged to have you in this morning as the chief guest to inaugurate the function. And now Chakrawyuha is a national event because you can see participants are there even from Surat. I'm told there are about 15 boys and girls from Surat College has participated in this event. And they are coming, they are staying here for 2 days and participating in the Chakrawyuha. And last year also, last year since it was online, we had some participants from Canada also. Maybe In future, we may have to go for blended model, like online and offline, so that to attract international event. If they may come, we may organize it that way also in a better way. And I wish all the best to all the participants, because winning or losing is not important. Showing, performing, and showcasing your talent is the most important thing. And I believe the organizers have done a good arrangement, and you are going to enjoy the next 2 days in our campus. On behalf of our principal, who is away for a college work, I wish all of you all success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request our chief guest, Ms. Pooja Satrangani, to address the gathering with her motivating words and also to share with our young audience her inspired journey to success. And at the end, declare the event open. Regretted, ma'am.
So, a very good morning to all of you. Hello, guys. So, Nandini ma'am did speak to me, and she told me that you have to give a little motivational talk to all the students. And I was wondering, Bapre, first of all, are you all okay with English? Hindi and English? Great. So I was wondering, how am I going to motivate all the people over here? Because honestly, no fake talks. Honestly, I feel so inspired by all of you. I mean, all the college students and all this energy that you all have, this is so inspiring. I feel if I had half the energy at your age and when I was colleging, it would have been a different ballgame altogether. Nevertheless, when I see youngsters on Instagram and seeing their reels and with the effortlessness that you all do things, making reels, content, music, effects, मुझे लगता है कि यार मैं ये सब नहीं कर पाती हूँ. And I have someone who's managing my social media. Now, because I'm into singing and I'm into voiceovers, so someone said that, you better have a social media team who's doing your work. And now this social media manager, one day she comes and tells me that, you have to make these selfie videos where you're talking about a routine day in your life. And I'm just staring at her, I'm like, okay. She's like, you have to take pictures and videos right from the time you wake up in the morning. जब तुम ब्रश कर रहे हो उसका एक वीडियो ले लो, जब तुम अपना हेल्थ ड्रिंक पी रहे हो उसका वीडियो ले लो, जब तुम नाश्ता कर रहे हो उसका वीडियो ले लो, एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हो उसका वीडियो ले लो. And I'm okay, I'm still listening to what she's saying. And she says till you go to bed, you have to dim the light and then you have to wave and say good night. And I'm staring at her. I said, okay, you know what? This is not going to happen from me. I said, you tell me to post pictures, I'm okay. You tell me to post work, I'm okay. You tell me to put some motivational work, I'm okay. Because I do my podcasts on, whatever little motivational things that I have learned in my life, done my spiritual studies. So I just try to portray it in a very small way. And I said, वो सब मैं कर सकती हूँ यार, ये ड्रामा मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ. I said, and why am I supposed to do this? She's like, you have to increase your Instagram followers. Followers कैसे बढ़ेंगे? And the YouTube subscribers कैसे बढ़ेंगे? By the way, my Instagram handle is voiceover artist Pooja. And घर पर जाकर YouTube के लिए भी सब्सक्राइब कर लेना. ऐसा उसने मुझे बोला कि आज क्राउड में जाकर ये CTA जरूर कर देना. CTA क्या होता है भाई? क्या होता है CTA? आइडिया है? CTA नहीं पता? आपको नहीं पता? Great. I'm giving you all information. So CTA is call to action. Call to action is something I learned from her. कि ये call to action हमेशा करना है कि मेरे Instagram को follow करो, मेरे YouTube को follow करो. And I was supposed to do that today. Anyways, that's on a lighter note. So what I'm getting to is that there are certain things we are comfortable doing and certain things we are not comfortable doing. I had an amazing talk with Mr. Kanan and alumni members back at the staff room. Guys, hello. Hello. So I had a lovely talk with all of them and got to know about their background as to how this whole event came up. I'm so glad to be a part of the 25th year celebration. And there was so much to learn and get from how they, paved their way through their profession and through this event. And what I understood also is that what kind of dedication, what kind of unity there is to come to, create such an event over here. Now, what I was talking to you about my Instagram and my social media, I was coming to a point. I refused to do certain things because they were not in alignment with my nature. Now, when I say that, not in alignment with our nature, so many times we'll end up doing things because we feel हमें FOMO है. FOMO तो पता है ना सबको? Fear of missing out. ज़्यादा है आजकल में हम सबको. अरे Instagram पे नहीं हो, Instagram अकाउंट तो बना दो, you won't be left behind. So वो FOMO की वजह से हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजें करते हैं. But we may not necessarily like it. We may feel that, you know what, this is not what my nature is, like how I told my social media manager. Now, इसको बहुत ही सरल शब्दों में शास्त्रों में कहा गया है स्वधर्म. I'm not going to give you any spiritual talk over here, but I'm just making things simpler for y'all because I feel y'all are at that stage of your life where y'all are going to choose your careers, your professions, your jobs. So we must have that clarity in life where we know where our interests and inclinations are, what our core nature is. Because when we are true to that, we may take up a job which may not be that high paying, but at the end of the day, we'll be satisfied, we'll be happy. कितने लोगों ने यहाँ पे 3 Idiots देखी है? देखी है ना? उसमें वो वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफर याद है फरहान और उसका कॉन्वर्सेशन विद हिज डैड. His dad wants him to become an engineer. And उसका वो conversation which was very touching in the movie because it transformed the relationship of a son and father. It got a father to understand that I cannot impose my decisions on my child. जहाँ पर उस बच्चे ने सिर्फ कहा, बच्चे ने उस एक्टर ने कहा that dad मैं अगर इंजीनियर नहीं बना तो मैं 2 पैसे कम कमाऊंगा, बट मैं अगर वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफर बना ना तो मैं खुश रहूंगा, और इंजीनियर बना तो बहुत ही खराब इंजीनियर बनूंगा. So coming to this point that swadharma, you all really need to get where your interest lies. अब इसके ऊपर मैंने एक पॉडकास्ट watched it and there was this patch, the family went through where there was no staff at home. सब लोग गांव चले गए थे. And the wife is telling the husband that, you know what, I'm not able to manage. Please, kitchen में आके मेरी थोड़ी मदद करो. The husband is saying, I just saw your friend's podcast, and this is not my swadharma. Okay, helping you in the kitchen is not my swadharma. So guys, don't get it wrong. You all don't have to go and give these jargons at home that I'm not going to do my basic duties because this is not my swadharma. I'm basically talking to you all about choosing your profession. So when it comes to even social media, if it's something that calls you, मुझे ये post करना है, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे वो करना है, please go ahead and do it. There's no harm. We have to all move at times. But अगर आप उस FOMO के वजह से कर रहे हैं, या अगर आप इसके लिए कर रहे हैं कि मेरे friends मेरे बारे में क्या सोचने वाले हैं, then don't do it. Ask yourself, do I like doing this? Another example, there was a doctor couple and they had only one son. And they wanted their son to pursue medicines. They wanted him to become a good doctor. Needless to say, the son was super intelligent, but he wanted to be an engineer, a mechanical engineer. Parents की बात सुनी, pressure में आकर medicines पढ़ लिया. He did well, he performed well, he became a doctor. अब एक दिन उसका कोई major operation चल रहा था and background में उसने किसी का बात सुना जहाँ पे वो आदमी बोल रहा है, अरे नीचे वो हमारा एम्बुलेंस खराब हो गया है and मैकेनिक नहीं आया है. ये डॉक्टर उस ऑपरेशन को आधा छोड़कर नीचे भागा और गाड़ी के नीचे बैठ के गाड़ी रिपेयर कर रहा है. तो बोलने का मतलब ये है that because he did not listen to what his calling was, he was in a frustrated state and he would go to the next given opportunity where he could exercise where his talent was. You all must have heard, I don't know if you all paid attention to what Janvi said, I was a full-fledged practicing nutritionist, a dietitian. It's not that I did not enjoy what I was doing. I was loving what I was doing, but music was my first calling. So at a very crucial stage where I was doing very well in my profession and I knew that I have to restart with a new profession, I was okay to take that decision. Because at the end of the day, I wanted a good night's sleep. I didn't want to sleep frustrated. I didn't want to be regretting the rest of my life that मैंने वो नहीं किया जो मुझे करना था. So friends, just keep this in mind, especially now at a stage where you're going to be choosing your profession and your career. Don't get carried away by what someone else tells you to do. Definitely do what your calling is, जो आपको करना है. जैसे मैंने कहा, उस परधर्म को मत अपनाइएगा. परधर्म यानी जो आपको शोभा नहीं देता है, जो आपकी नेचर के लिए ठीक नहीं है. Please go ahead and choose what you want to do, because at least, if nothing else, you're going to sleep peacefully, you're going to be happy. Thank you. And with this, I declare the event open. And I wish you all the best, all the participants, all the best. Have a great time. Enjoy yourselves for the next 2 days. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pooja ma'am, for your energetic and motivating words. I'm sure this will inspire our students to follow their heart. I now request Professor Nandini Kati ma'am to propose vote of thanks for this inaugural ceremony.
Before I do my routine job, I called Nityanand to say a few words, who has been the office bearer and creator of Chakrawyuha along with Kanan sir. So I would like the audience sitting behind definitely to listen to what he has to say. Come Nityanand.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Professor Kannan, Nandini Madam, who has been my teachers, my guardian also, and Ms. Pooja for giving this motivational speech to you. I also thank this gentleman, Mr. Ashish Chawla, who is the Joint Secretary of Alumni, Devang Shah sitting across. See how, I just want to add something today because this is the 25th year we are here in. We were sitting at the same place where you were sitting 25 years ago. I was a 1995 batch student, Devang is a 2000 year student, 2021, 2001. So we all decided to have this event. But when we started this, we had put money from our own pocket. We incurred a huge loss during that event. And today this event is coming to a 20-30 lakh budget. So it makes me proud that we have done something great to this college. But at the meantime, I would especially thank the management of this college. The college management has always been supporting us to keep this event, not charging us for anything. In fact, they are helping us to do something like this for the students. The teachers who are the backbone, the non-teaching and teaching staff who are here today, I have been with them. Each and every people I know very well. I have been very closely with them. These people have really nurtured people like me. Okay, at least I was not supposed to be a service class man, but these people nurtured me to this stage to speak about this because I'm glad I have learned a lot from these people. Most importantly is the principal, both the principal, Bhushan and Professor Kanjan both. I know they will be retiring this year, I suppose. But I don't want that to be happening. We will also approach the management on that to have them back and have this continue. On that note, what Kanjan sir said, today there are only 47 colleges. We started with 10 colleges, in fact, during the year when we started. But today it is 47. Even prior to that, we had more than 67 colleges also coming to our campus. Due to the COVID, what had happened, we missed out something, and this is the second year after that what we started. That is the reason I see the entries are a little bit low, because we have also seen 2,000 people in the campus, 2,000 students participating in the campus. And he said now people have started coming from Canada, Surat. We also had last 2 years before COVID, people coming from all India and performing here. So let us take that chance, and we hope that people will come again, and this event is going to be a big event. Whatever Professor Kannan said that 100 students, 100 colleges will participate, so that will happen soon. So you are going to see that 100 colleges also coming in a campus and performing. With that, I thank you everyone, every participant. Take this opportunity, perform, give your best. Don't look at the result. You give your best and do the Chakrawyuha best. Thank you everyone.
All right. My friendship with Pooja runs for over 5-6 years now, and I have not heard your voice live, in these 6 years, I should say. And how we met? We met out of a common friend of mine, and every Sunday we used to venture out to some place in Mumbai, या तो लिंकिंग रोड या फिर गेटवे ऑफ इंडिया, या कहीं जगह नहीं मिला तो अलीबाग चले जाते थे और वहाँ ये सब लोग गाना गाते थे और हम लोग बैठ के तालियां बजाते थे इन लोग के लिए. So that is how this friendship developed between us, and now it's quite a strong bond. So पूजा 2 शब्द हमारे लिए भी गा देना आज के लिए.
तो कौन सा गाना गाओ? कोई मोटिवेशनल गाना गाओ? ठीक है, मैं एकदम पुराना, एक अपने जमाने का भी नहीं, अपने मॉम के जमाने का एक गाना गाती हूँ. चलेगा? सुन तो लीजिए, आई एम श्योर चल जाएगा आपको. सुन लीजिए. आई एम श्योर यू ऑल वोंट बी डिसअपॉइंटेड. ओके? मुझको इतना बताई कोई, you all have to join in. कैसे तुझसे दिल ना लगाए कोई, रब्बा ने तुझको बनाने में कर दी है उसकी खाली बिछोड़ियां, काजल की कितनों की लव स्टोरियां, केसरिया तेरा इश्क है तेरा, रंग जाऊं जो मैं हाथ लगाऊं, दिन बीते सारा तेरी फिक्र में, मैंने साथी तेरी केसरिया तेरा इश्क है पिया, 2 लाइन बोल देती हूँ, ओके? गुड मॉर्निंग मुंबई। तो आज हम स्वागत करते हैं आपका चक्रव्यूह 2K23 में और आशा करते हैं कि आपको ये इवेंट बहुत ज्यादा पसंद आने वाला है। क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पर है 50 से भी ऊपर कॉलेजेस जो पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, कनाडा से आए हुए हैं, सूरत से आए हुए हैं, and I'm sure you all are going to have a great time. So stay tuned and join us.
That was needed. Thank you for making this 25th year so special with your very melodious voice, Pooja. So I take this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks for today morning. I have one message from our principal. I just posted her the YouTube link on our WhatsApp group and she immediately texted me back all the best, and I'm watching this program live from Goa. So to begin again, I thank our principal Dr. Lily Bhushan for being there with us, whether she's in Mumbai, she's in the college or anywhere. When it comes to college, she is always available and she is omnipresent. Thank you, madam. I also thank our Vice Principal Dr. V.S. Kannan, who no matter what happens, still he feels he is satisfied. He doesn't pull the curtains down. He was there with me yesterday night till 9:30 and we saw that all the arrangements are done, sir, and your energy and inspiration will keep these activities and events maybe going in the future also with your guidance. So thank you for being there with us. Thank you, our dear guest today, Pooja, for honoring my words and being here today. And she has come with her mother, so thank you, auntie, for gracing this occasion here. I also thank a number of sponsors over here who have taken a lot of efforts to sponsor this Chakrawyuha 2 days event. And of course my dear alumnus who is always available to us whenever we call them for such kind of events and other conferences and summits. So thank you for being here. And last but not the least, our Kandikli Education Society management and office bearers who are always behind us like a shadow policy for us. Without them we cannot proceed. So a sincere thank you to them also. Thank you.
With this, we come to the end of our inaugural ceremony, but this is just the beginning. I request the students to be seated as there are many more events which are going to happen, so we will listen and enjoy. Thank you so much.